Hello, today I am going to talk about diversity in the workforce for people of color. Now, how would you feel if you did the same amount of work as your coworker and found yourself to be more qualified for the position and you realized that you were getting compensated less than your coworker? Or what if you supervised a group of employees only to find out that they were making more than you? Now, the only valid reason that you have is that you're black and your coworkers are white. Surely you're thinking it's 2014 and discrimination in the workplace does not still exist, but that has been proved to be false. In April 1999, several Coca-Cola employees filed and won a lawsuit claiming that the minority workers were not making as much as their white co-workers. The workers claimed to be making $26,000 less a year than their white co-workers. The ending settlement for the case was that the Coca-Cola had to pay 2,000 black salaried employees with an average of $40,000 in cash for the four employees who filed the lawsuit. Each of the four employees received $300,000 apiece. This lawsuit cost the company $156 million. The company quickly allowed the authority to revise company personnel policy. This meant that the company had to allow significant improvement when it came to the promotion of minorities and women. This lawsuit proves that racism in the workplace still exists. However, discrimination in hiring has fallen 20% in the last decade, according to the Equal Employee Commissions. Although discrimination in hiring has decreased, charges of racial harassment on the job has almost doubled. Black workers have said to have felt humiliated, ignored, overlooked, or unacknowledged, according to Business Day. Black workers complain to have suffered from stress-related illnesses, depression. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 was signed into Congress by Lyndon B. Johnson to allow equal opportunity to everyone. The U.S. Equal Opportunity Commissions was created in the result of this law for 1964. This law made it illegal to discriminate any person's, whether it was color, race, sexuality, religion, or national origin. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 ended school and work facility discrimination in America. This brings me to my next point, which is, according to the U.S. law, everyone is supposed to be treated equally and fairly. Now, Congress fought every year from 1945 all the way until 1964 to get the law enacted into Congress. This law is evidence as to how long people have fought for equal rights, but still have not fully received them. Knowing how hard people have fought should be motivation and not an excuse to continue to strive for equal opportunities in the workplace. In some case studies show the diversity gap could be in relation to the types of degrees that minorities go for in the field of technology. Now, Business Week states that when it comes to the jobs that require a computer science or engineering degree, Hispanics and blacks only account for less than 23% of the population. The study performed showed that the diversity gap wasn't just present in Silicon Valley, but also present at Yahoo, Google, and LinkedIn. They also had the similar percentages as well when it came to the engineering jobs and who held those positions. Now, according to Bloomberg News, Facebook's technical employees lack the diversity also, about 94%. Their workers are either white or Asian, and the other 6% are the minority ethnicity. Since these numbers have been brought to light, the companies are already seeing improved new hire figures and lower attrition rates for the ethnic group. Their global head of diversity, Maxine Williams, still believes that there's still much work to do. Now, why are minorities more likely in the technical fields to have careers in sales, marketing, finance, and customer support instead of holding the positions in engineers, you ask? Well, Kapler-Klein believes the reason for lack of representation of minorities is due to the industry not doing a great job of recruiting the minority group. Now, Facebook plans to team up with several organizations, one being the National Black Engineers, to help improve diversity in the workplace. There needs to be more of a representation of minorities there. Now, diversity is essential to the progress of a company. Without diversity in the workplace, you lack the ideas and opportunity that our coworkers from different cultures and backgrounds may be able to bring to the table. Diversity in a company welcomes new possibilities, the willingness to change and accept coworkers for their own beliefs and nationalities. Diversity in the workplace shouldn't be done just to appease a certain group of people. Diversity should be welcomed with open arms because it's essential for individuals to become well-rounded and experience with other cultures. Now, why do we need diversity in the workplace? Diversity in the workplace is inevitable. We live in a country where people come from all different walks of life, and that is what makes America special. We should try and learn as much as we can from each individual, and it'll make a better place for all Americans as well. The only thing that needs to change is the willingness for people to accept the change that's going to come. Now, in conclusion, I know everyone's mindset will not change overnight. This is an issue that has been an issue for time and will only fix itself over time. In the meanwhile, I would try and understand each other and embrace each other's differences for what it is. Thank you for taking the time out to talk to me. Have a good one.